Hey baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Kepler sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying it. And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two. Fastball in there for a called strike. Kepler at second with two down. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning.
Striding into the box, Mitch Garver, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Runners on first with 1 down. This is popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in now, Luis Arias, as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Ready now, lefty Grove. 9-1-2 due up. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Now a curveball misses inside.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Again, another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Here's Miguel Sano. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Chapman gathers it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Josh Donaldson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped at the plate. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Into the box now. Lefty Grove. No hits to this point.
Lefty Grove.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and
That worked.
first pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotti is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Nelson Cruz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he takes ball one. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 strikes.
Oh.
And right into the shift, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. In now, Max Kepler. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. To the plate now, Miguel Sano. 0-1 the count. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
2 strikes.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano is right there, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Lefty Grove. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Line towards center field. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out. Now here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Down the third baseline. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Marwin Gonzalez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Come on, let's see 1 strike.
Low and inside
Out.
with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 2-1 home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Tinder's got it for out number 3. And the pitch.
Come on, I need 1 strikeout.
0-1's the count.
A windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now back.
At the plate, Max Kepler. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Accident. I just
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It should be a good 3-inning battle royale matchup tonight between the Brunch and the Beavers. At the plate, Dalton Varsho, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
7 o'clock.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Here's a pop-up now. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right side. Santana's got it. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Lifted into center field. Davis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to third. Davis has got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. About set to go here in the bottom of the first as catcher Kurt Suzuki is ready to start things out.
The catcher, Kurt.
Now here's the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Swanson picks it up. And that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's D. Gordon now. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Tauchman comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesse Medrano. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft liner toward first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Mundesi picks it up. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Stepping up now, Mike Tauchman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now. So one away here with the bases empty. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Here's the first pitch to him. 4-1. Mondesi is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder. And it's gone into the monster seats. Standing in now, Eric Davis.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Myers is under it. And that ends the inning. A.J. Pollock, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
A.J. Pollock.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. So striding forward now, Will Myers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there, 2 down. Babe Ruth will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Ripped on the ground to first. Gloved by Santana, and he is out on the tag.
Well, end result of this one team is sent packing, eliminated from the Battle Royale, as the other moves on towards bigger.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Ground ball left side. Backhanded in shallow left by Ahmed. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Not accepted. The center.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Starling Marte, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that's the first out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Aaron Judge. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. The 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious T-work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Drives it the other way to deep right. And this is down. And that should do it. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
It's showdown time. Taking the hill, Justin Verlander. In this showdown, they will have 15 outs to work with, and they are chasing 3 runs. Let's get the game started. Now back, the second baseman, Lucy. Set. Now back, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge. The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras. That's one run across on the play. The center fielder, number 2, Farr Legend. One run comes across on the play. Now batting, the first baseman, Travis Garneau. Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. The batter, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom. And the winning run is across the score. And winning. Thank you.
Here now is Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And now pitch on the way. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Fouled away. The 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Standing in, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Brunch. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Ramon Urias. In there for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That is third.
Pitch on the way.
Right fielder, number 16.
No balls and one strike.
Mancini.
The windup and the 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Now the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. In now, Ricky Henderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
That is third.
Into the box, Joe Torre, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Henderson takes his lead at third with 1 away. Popped him up.
Damn it.
Urias takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hayes on the run for it. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Mancini moving back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Renato Nunez. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Renato Nunez becomes the first out of the inning. Anthony Santander is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Liner in there for a base hit. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Sandberg's got the throw, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to
hammer the other way to deep right field. Mancini moving back at the track, the wall. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
So now to the plate, Ozzie Smith. He swings and grounds it to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Striding in, Luis Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Shohei Ohtani digging in next, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. In now, Ryan Sandberg. He swings and grounds it to short. Iglesias is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ricky Henderson. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Gonna be a tough play. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting,
At the plate now, Joe Torre. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping in, Austin wins, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Ball 1. 2-0.
You kidding me?
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to right field. Henderson is there, and he has it for the out. Ready now for Baltimore, Wade LeBlanc. The pitch. And he popped him up. Smith in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Hayes, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap for Zimmerman. It's extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead. Hector Velasquez is going to come on to pitch here. And in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Standing in now, Ozzie Smith.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The left fielder, number 20, Louis.
At the plate, Luis Gonzalez as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The pitcher, number 17.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. 1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The second baseman, Ryan.
To the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Make it 9-0.
Now batting, right fielder, Ricky.
So now to the plate, Ricky Henderson.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Torre.
Stepping in now, Joe Torre. Drives it out to deep right center field. Hayes on the run for it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Miguel Castro is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. One and one. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. This pitch is popped up. Alberto in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 1-2 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To third. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Ramon Urias. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This ball will be chopped foul. Late that time for a strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ramon Urias becomes the first out of the inning. Trey Mancini is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And another foul ball. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Trey Mancini goes down for out number 2 in the top half. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is line to left. And this is a fair ball as Gonzalez will track this one down in the corner.
Now batting.
Anthony Santander the next to bat.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. In now, Luis Gonzalez. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one. On to first, a double play.
Oh, well.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And that's through for a hit. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Now back, second baseman, Ryan.
Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ricky.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. And he popped him up. Nunez in foul ground. And that's the third out. Digging in now, Jose Iglesias. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Popped him up. Torrey moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Hanser Alberto. First delivery to him on the way. Too low, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Smith is there. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Austin wins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Torre. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1, no strike.
1-0 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up.
Damn it.
Alberto backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He's a diamond player who's an elite all-around hitter, excelling at both contact and power. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. At the plate now, Anthony Rendon. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith. Into center field, line drive base hit. The runner scores from second.
Now back, left fielder, Louis.
So now to the plate, Luis Gonzalez as he rips it on the ground to second. To Iglesias for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Dwight Smith Jr. will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 35, Dwight Smith.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Got him to go down swinging there. Dwight Smith Jr. is retired to kick off the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Digging in, Ramon Urias. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Richard Blyer gets the call to pitch.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 48, Richard Blyer.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball right side. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan Sandberg. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Heading out towards shallow right. Mancini will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Now batting, Ricky Henderson. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired.
Leading off the Baltimore,
Ken Giles is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
I do not want to overwork my guy.
your attention please. Now pitching, Ken Giles.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Smith onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. 1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Renato Nunez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Anthony Santander is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Joe Torre. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The center fielder, number 27.
To the plate now, Mike Trout. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. In now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. Last time through was a base hit. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. From the stretch. Grounded to short. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this
Leading off the Orioles, the first baseman.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. So stepping in, Austin Wynns. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. DJ Stewart will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a bouncing ball for Ryan Sandberg at second base. Reined in, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of Paul Fry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Ozzie Smith. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Luis Gonzalez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. Next to hit, Brian Roberts will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit hard on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As Amir Garrett comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Hayes. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Austin Hayes becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's 1-2.
One ball.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 14-0 is the final in this one. The Brunch put a 14 in the run column here today. Shohei Ohtani pitches well enough to get the W. Wade LeBlanc allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Boom, boom. Mets and free agent. Mets and free agent. What was that again? Hasta Yankee Stadium.
It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening. Baltimore Orioles and the brunch. Into the box now, Austin Hayes. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder.
And that's taken for strike one.
First pitch. 7 o'clock.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
The second baseman.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And there's ball one. Burnett is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hunter on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So digging in now, Shane Victorino. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. High and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Standing in now, Garrett Anderson. No balls and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. He's set. Here's the 0-1 to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the out.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. I'll try to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. In is Torrey Hunter, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the stretch, hit pretty well out toward right center field. Mancini moving back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The first baseman, George.
Stepping in now, George Brett, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And here's Renato Nunez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The third baseman.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Right back to Burnett. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now in the box, Anthony Santander, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw on to first for the out, and Burnett's looking at a 1-2-3 inning here. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
At the
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Ball two.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1 to count.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brian Roberts.
The second baseman,
Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next as he lines it out to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Shoots this one over to first. Alberto gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, A.J. Burnett. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The right fielder, number 8.
Into the box, Shane Victorino. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that is off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, the left fielder, Garrett.
So now to the plate, Garrett Anderson as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Chopper foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hot shot to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw. It's in time. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Hanser Alberto goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the outfielder, Torrey Hunter.
The center fielder, Torrey.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Standing in, George Brett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman.
At the plate now, Brian Roberts. And that's down into left center for a base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe.
The catcher, number 8.
To the plate now, Gary Carter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Brett has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? A.J. Burnett. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Into the box now, Garrett Anderson, and he puts it on the ground to second, right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The bat, number 11. Shortstop.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hit in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Hit high and deep to left field. Santander looks up. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Stepping in now, Torrey Hunter. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Riding in once again, George Brett. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Nunez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Second baseman,
Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Hector Velasquez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Standing in now, Gary Carter, as he grounds one briskly to short. Iglesias is there. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one.
Yeah.
So striding in, Hanser Alberto. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Alberto is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Here's the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hunter giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Dwight Smith Jr. will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miguel Castro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Castro, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's got a sinker, a slider, and a changeup. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Here's another 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, A.J. Burnett getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Shane Victorino, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Garrett.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. Into the box, Garrett Anderson. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. In there, no balls and a strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. First pitch of the at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Still. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Bichette.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Belted out toward deep center field. Hayes on the run for it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now to the plate, Corey Hunter. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman, George.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit weakly back to the mound. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 2 balls and a strike. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Burnett up to 70 pitches now here tonight. Drilled down the line. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. At the plate now, Hanser Alberto, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded to the right. He's got it. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait. Paul Fry will come on now, and they'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Rio Ruiz will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Gary Carter. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in, Matt Chapman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. At the plate, Austin wins. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's the good knuckle curve, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Right side, but it's well foul. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Austin Hayes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He's still looking real.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Brunch jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. A.J. Burnett earns the victory on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score.
Hold on.
So here's Jose Abreu, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
First baseman, Jose.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder to the track. Gone into the home bullpen for a
Take two.
Ready now for the White Sox, Jose Abreu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right there for strike one. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
I'm not good. I wasn't paying attention.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Softly hit out to short. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
Down by a bunch here, and what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an easy task trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Now that
in now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And the pitch on 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Still 2-2. Line to the right side. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Pitch on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next to dig in will be Bryce. Harper. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
1-1. Here it is. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Okay, let's try that again.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to hit is the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Striding into the box, Bryce Harper. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Right to him. Comes set with the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find.
Philadelphia, good night.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
Okay, that's it, folks. That's it for now.